So, when is your testimony your testimony? Well, I used to think it was when I had accomplished something. Once I had got over a hurdle, that was my testimony. But is it? What about it being? See, I had a mental health condition called schizophrenia, and I struggled with this from age 17 right up to age 32. And for 10 years, I didn't have any symptoms. So I felt that was my testimony, that I've overcome it, that I've submitted myself to God, that this thing has passed. But it reared its ugly head again recently in November. And all the symptoms of psychosis came back. And there's a thing with schizophrenia where belief systems can play a big role in the illness. And I took a detour off of my faith route when I went to a conference which was a fringe conference in terms of the Christian community. And they did have a teaching there that I wrongly took on board, which was about not sleeping. And for someone who struggled with mental health before, I shouldn't have taken this teaching on board. It's based on the idea is that we in heaven, that we won't be sleeping. So as a mystic who is encountering heavenly things, won't need as much sleep. And I was experiencing God, hungry for God, going to conferences, going for God, encouraged, and I took my eye off the ball, which was to get a good night's rest every night, which is what we all actually do need. So I learned the hard way, and this psychosis reared its ugly head, and I ended up being ill in hospital. But going back to my first question, when is your testimony your testimony? Well, it is really when I believe it's based on Romans 8 verse 28, chapter 8 verse 28. He works all things together for the good of those who are in Christ, and I can give him thanks that that even in this situation, God is working all things together. Even where it seemed like my testimony being undone, actually it is my testimony, and I give thanks to God for producing in me His